Hello folks, welcome to the channel Jose. Today we're going to give you an idea how you can clean an electronic throttle body without spending a lot of money or taking it to the shops. In case you need to do this cleaning, you can do this at home, and with that said, let's get started. So in the older days, we had a few sensors on the throttle bodies, and now this is the older systems where you had a wire connected from the throttle body to the pedal, and as you would press the pedal, the throttle body will open, so it will let more air go into the engine, and that way you get more fuel into it by how much we press on the pedal. But today's day, this system is moving off from the technology, so we're getting electronic throttle bodies, and how you can clean those when you cannot physically make them work like this by hand. Today we got this 2010 Toyota Camry, and right back here is the throttle body, and it's an electronic throttle body, so there's no mechanical connection between the pedal to the throttle body, so it's all electronics. So these throttle bodies are really hard to clean, because if you disconnect them or take them off and you start pushing into the butterfly with your finger, you might discalibrate it, and you have to buy another one because they're really sensitive. So you don't want to go through the trouble of replacing one of these when you can clean it safely. So we're going to give you an idea how you can clean those throttle bodies without affecting the electronics or the calibration on them. So for this cleaning or this procedure, we're going to be using mass airflow sensor cleaner, and this is made by CRC, and this is safe for delicate hot wires, hot plates, and plastics, and evaporates in seconds. So this is safe for sensors. So on today's day, these cars and these engines have too many sensors, so if you spray some throttle body cleaner, it can harm your sensor, so it can go and start throwing you a check engine on the dash. So we're going to be using this safe sensor cleaner, which is more less aggressive, because we don't need to do a really heavy cleaning. So we're going to be showing you how we do that by using this, and we're going to be using a microfiber. So what you do is you get your key and you put it on the ignition, and you turn on the dash, and you get all the way to the last twist before you even turn the car, and you leave it there. So now once you get it there, all the dash is on, everything's activated, and all it needs is just the starter to kick in. But we don't want to do that. We're just going to leave it to where all the lights and everything on the dash is on. So what's next? So now that you have the key all the way to the on position, but the engine is not running, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have a second person pressing the pedal, because the pedal is sending information to the throttle body on how much to open. So they have to press it all the way down and then release it, or press it while you do the cleaning. So while you're doing the cleaning, don't release the pedal, just keep it down, whoever's doing this. And or if you can have somebody else doing it, you can get a piece of wood pedal holder that you can put right in the cab while you do the job in the throttle body. So when you're doing the job, this item is pushing the pedal down, so you can have time to clean the throttle body, because the throttle body is going to be open while the pedal is pressed down. And that's why the key has to be on, so the pedal gets information, and then the pedal sends information to the throttle body. Otherwise it won't open just by pressing the pedal while the car is, and there's no power to any of those items. So now we're going to show you how we do it with that piece of wood, and how the throttle body operates while we press the pedal. So now what we're going to be doing is we get our key, put it in the ignition, we turn on to where all the dash comes on. So now everything's energized. So all we do is we start pressing the pedal on the accelerator, so you can see that the throttle body opens, and everything's electronically. There's no mechanical to the pedal. It has to turn on the pedal so that can send a signal to the throttle body, otherwise it will not work. So we're going to turn off the key. Now we pull the key out, we're pressing the pedal, and nothing happens at the throttle body because there's no energy. That's why you have to have the key on to do this cleaning. So as you can see, the throttle body is open. So now what we do is that we have put a piece of wood, a 2x4, from the seat to the pedal, so we keep the pedal pushed in, and the car is just on the dash, is not running. So that's why the pedal is sending info to the throttle body. So now we clean the throttle body with our cleaner. So this way the throttle body is fully open, and we can spray some of the cleaner in there, and we can use the clean microfiber to clean around all the gunk that has built up in where the butterfly sits, so that way we can clean this throttle body without affecting the electronics. So now that we're done cleaning the throttle body, we go take out the piece of wood off the accelerator, and we can start putting everything back on, because now the throttle body is clean, ready to get in the road again. So we wanted to expose this trick that you can do to clean the newer electronic throttle bodies on your car, because older models had mechanisms that you can actually move by hand right next to it, but the newer throttle bodies, they don't have that kind of system. So they're more advanced technologies. They work with solenoids and all these electronics that if you try to force it to open it by hand or pushing the throttle body, you're gonna break something in it, or you're gonna get a out of calibration, so your car is not gonna run or not turn, or it's gonna run rough, so you don't want to force it. This is an easy way to clean your throttle body without spending a lot of money and without taking it to shop. One thing is that you want to take your time on doing this. This can be done for any throttle body, as long as you do it carefully and you don't overspray with some other chemicals that are going to harm sensors. So we recommend mass airflow sensor from CRC to clean the throttle body, even if it's not for the throttle body, because this will not harm your electronics and it will evaporate quick. So with that said, folks, for our friends who are watching our video haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. If you like our video, give us thumbs up, share it, and we'll see you soon with more videos here in el canal El Chano Jose.